Good evening and welcome to Poland Daily. I'm Nicholas Richardson and this is the news. President Andrzej Duda, during yesterday's election rally with the voters in Lublin, once again made a firm statement in defence of the family. The incumbent president, while talking about the LGBT plus ideology, stressed that this ideological tornado must be stopped. Duda also caused controversies by saying that the LGBT ideologies were worse than communism. He later defended himself on Twitter after his words caught the attention of foreign media.
Rodzice mają prawo do ochrony swojego dziecka.
Parents have the right to defend their children against the influence of ideologies which are in opposition to their own views and opinions. They have every right to do that, guaranteed by the Constitution, and if anyone wants to break that law, then they are violating the constitutional rights of families. I will not agree to that. I ask you for support. We need to get through this ideological tornado as we got through many others in our history. We need to get through it and withstand it as our roots are very strong. Our history showed it more than once. This root is incredibly tough. Let us stand by it and defend it. This is our constitutional and citizens' duty. Let me now guarantee to my fellow compatriots who are standing over there with rainbow banners and flags that even though we are different, even though I will only stand by the Polish white and red flag and the EU flag, even though we have different values and beliefs, we can still have respect for each other and we should still accept each other. Yet again, as part of the dirty political fight, my words are put out of context. I truly believe in diversity and equality. At the same time, beliefs of any minority cannot be imposed on the majority under the false pretense of tolerance. In our times, truth has become a scared little creature that hides from much stronger correctness. I believe in the world where truths, such as #MeToo, can have a safe platform, where we can speak our minds, where words are not twisted. I believe in tolerance for any views, so please stop distributing fake news.
Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Culture Piotr Gliński announced the construction of a network of modern museums to mark the centenary of the Battle of Warsaw as part of the celebrations of the centenary of Poland regaining independence after the First World War. The Ministry of Culture today announced the plan for the celebrations of the 100th anniversary of the battle, which stopped communism from spreading westwards in Europe in 1920. These initiatives are being realised under the slogan Victory 1920.
This year, Poland will be celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Battle of Warsaw, described by historians as the 18th most important battle in the history of the world. The celebrations will be centered on August 15th, the symbolic date of the battle. The government wants to celebrate this anniversary by investing in 84 museums, including the Museum of Polish History. All the initiatives will be realized under the slogan #Victory 1920.
Z upamiętnieniem rocznicy wojny polsko-bolszewickiej.
Na stulecie Bitwy Warszawskiej otwieramy.
On the centenary of the Battle of Warsaw, we are also opening the Museum of Józef Piłsudski, which will be a great way to honor this incredible Polish leader, hero, and commander. Apart from that, we are planning a great concert at the National Stadium, either transmitted on TV and radio, or with live audience, depending on the situation with the coronavirus. We are also showed our 2 films today, which were made for the anniversary.
W związku ze stuleciem Bitwy Warszawskiej.
The Ministry of Culture, in cooperation with the Niepodległa Office, has prepared an exciting multimedia show for August 15th at the National Stadium in Warsaw. Apart from the concert, there will be film screenings, including one in VR, a national literary competition, and many others. The ministry hopes that despite the epidemiological situation in the country, as many people as possible will be able to participate in the celebrations.
According to the latest data from the Polish Ministry of Health, there are 396 new coronavirus infections and 9 new deaths in the Silesian voivodeship in Poland. Even though the outbreaks of the virus which have recently occurred in the Silesian mines have not yet been completely brought under control, the Ministry of Health said that the situation will improve by the end of this week.
So far, we've conducted 210,000 tests for the presence of the coronavirus in the Silesian voivodeship, including 85,000 tests conducted on coal miners. There are 11,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus infection in Silesia, including 5,700 coal miners who tested positive. What's also important is that 98% of people who tested positive did not have any symptoms. Also, according to the health department, only 12% of coal miners infected members of their families. The other 88% did not infect the members of their families. We will be conducting more tests for the presence of the coronavirus in the coming days. We're conducting tests not only on the coal miners and other employees of the mines, but also on the members of their families and the people with whom they have had contact. I'm sure that there will be more infected people by the middle of this week. According to the Regional Sanitary Inspectorate in Silesia, the number of confirmed cases of coronavirus infection should start decreasing by the end of this week.
The upcoming Polish presidential elections take place at the end of June. On polling day, the 28th of June, every Polish citizen will be able to go to the polling stations to cast their votes. Many Poles living outside Poland will also be able to vote at Polish consulates abroad. Our reporter, Małgorzata Schulz, has more.
Presidential election for Poles residing outside of Republic of Poland will be conducted in an all-in-mail ballot voting.
It is crucial to register online by the due date, which is on Tuesday, June 16th. Those who register for presidential election by May 10th still need to access the website to fill out a form requesting mail-in ballot. There won't be any polling places available for in-person voting. Submitting an online application is a pretty simple procedure. If there are any issues with an online registration, the consulates of Republic of Poland are available to help. On the phone, registration is allowed, but also needs to be done by Tuesday.
Szanowna Pani redaktor, rzeczywiście odnotowuję.
It is true that we've noticed that the Polish citizens are very interested in participating in the upcoming Polish presidential elections on June 28th. I would like to remind everyone that Polish citizens living in the United States can cast their votes on June 27th. Those who have problems with logging into the platform online are more than welcome to contact the consulate. Many people have already contacted us. The entire personnel of the consulate is engaged in the preparations before the elections. The elections are taking place in very difficult conditions, especially here in Los Angeles, because there is still a huge epidemiological threat. Our personnel are prepared for these conditions. Everyone will wear face masks, we have hand sanitizers and so on. We will also have to keep the 2-meter distance from each other. Thank you.
Żele dezynfekujące. Oczywiście w czasie pracy będzie obowiązywała zasada dystansowania społecznego. Dziękuję.
Don't wait, register today and exercise your rights to vote. Małgorzata Schulz, Los Angeles for Poland Daily.
That's the news. Thank you for watching. Stay with us for the weather, join me on Poland Daily Business, and stay with us for other programmes. But otherwise, from the news, it's have a good night and a better tomorrow.